Hello everyone, do you have a nice day? I hope so. For the case that you don't know who I am, I want to introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Trần Bạch Hải Yến. I'm studying Business Administration and my student ID is BABANS 19025. This video is around 12 minutes, so if you have any question, please feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section below. Besides, you can discuss directly with me via my email or my phone number. My contact will be at the last slide. Today, we will talk about is bring your own device, BYOD, good for business. This is the case study in chapter 5 on page 206 e-commerce textbook. First of all, I would like to tell you the table of contents so that you can easily follow the general picture of my speech. As you can see, there are two parts. In part 1, I will summarize the topic so everyone can understand what we are discussing about. In part 2, I will give the answer for 4 questions in the case study. Okay, so we begin. With the rapid increase in the use of mobile devices and the growth of remote and flexible working, staff now expect to use their own laptops, phones, and tablets to conduct business. Bring your own device, BYOD, allows employees to access computing tools anywhere and anytime, resulting in increased employee satisfaction, productivity, and efficiency. However, despite the aforementioned advantages, there are a number of difficult issues associated with this idea, particularly when dealing with a company's information security, which can lead to a vulnerable crowd if not properly addressed. The challenges of the BYOD concepts are device support, cost management, as well as data and network security. With an ever-increasing variety of device types and operating systems, this necessarily requires a fair amount of IT resources along with human resource participation to address information security in non-proprietary software and multiple networking platforms. There are several companies applying this method into their workplace and has been successful, such as Intel, ASP, Verify, etc. However, the key to success is that they understand the challenges when using BYOD to work, and they find the most suitable way to deal with those obstacles. Okay, turning to answer the 4 questions. The first question is that what are some advantages and disadvantages of allowing employees to use their personal mobile devices for work? Some advantages of allowing employees to use their mobile devices in workplace include satisfaction and productivity for workers and financial savings for businesses. The advantage of satisfaction is that it is time efficient, as you would not need to learn how to use company devices, as everyone is familiar with their own devices. This will lead to productivity because of the decrease in time to complete a job. With personal mobile devices, the company will not have to buy devices for the company employees, which results in financial savings because money on device won't be spent. A huge disadvantage could be that you could easily get distracted with your device. There is always a temptation to go on your phone for multiple reasons, such as social media, games, or surfing the Facebook, etc. This can result in losing track of your work due to distractions from your mobile device. When every employee brings his or her own device to work, IT departments lose almost all control over the hardware. They can control what apps or programs are installed, how the devices are secured, or what files are downloaded. That is the big trade-off with BYOD, offering employees greater flexibility while potentially exposing the company to danger. Turning to the second question, what management, organization, and technology factors should be addressed when deciding whether to allow employees to use their personal mobile devices for work? In the field of management, productivity can decrease because of distractions such as social media and games, or it can increase because employees will be more used to their own mobile device over company devices. And the company has to control and manage this well to make sure everything works efficiently. Maybe firms need a system that keeps track of which devices employees are using, where the device is located, whether it is being used, and what software it is equipped with. About the organization, creating an organized inventory system will also become a crucial factor, as it will keep track of which devices are being used by who and for what purpose. It will also have features such as determining location, software, if the device is being used. With an advanced knowledge on the devices in the workplace, companies will also be able to provide tech support for every employee. About the technology, if there is a large variety of devices and operating systems, technology support representatives may find their job more difficult compared to if all employees use similar devices. Therefore, firms should hire a specialist in the technology sector in order to handle this system. About security, if a device is stolen, companies need ways to ensure that sensitive or private information isn't freely available to anyone. The third question, evaluate how the companies described in this case study dealt with the challenges of bring your own device. First, I want to talk about some companies described in the case study. The first one, Intel, a pioneer in the BYOD movement. Their major issue surrounding a corporate BYOD policy is the potential lack of trust between workers and management. When management has access to personal data on employee devices. To deal with this issue, Intel has established clear-cut guidelines informing employees about exactly what information can and can't be seen when administrators manage personal devices. The second company is ASP, a leading global vendor of enterprise software. The company developed a specialized mobile platform for various work-related applications, enabling employees to work from anywhere with their mobile devices. ASP has also created a security system for decommissioning a mobile device within a minute to whenever a smartphone or tablet is lost or stolen. SwitchRep, a giant global reinsurance company, successfully implemented Bring Your Own Device by choosing a secure, highly scalable enterprise mobility management (EMM) system that could support multiple operating systems and a local partner to manage all of its technical and organizational aspects. The next company, Blackstone, a global investment and advisory firm. The Blackstone BYOD policy only allows employees to use their own Apple products. For that company, Apple devices were the easiest to support and required little maintenance compared to other mobile tools. Venafi, a cybersecurity company. Employees are responsible for troubleshooting and repairs of their personal equipment. However, Venafi does ensure that each device is securely connected to the corporate network. As long as the employee are motivated and performing well, they shouldn't be subjected to unnecessary restrictions like playing games or surfing Facebook. Venafi's IT department tries to educate employees about the realities of BYOD and gives them the power to use their devices responsibly. The last one, Toronto's Chelsea Hotel. If Tekka Ken, an IT director at Chelsea Hotel, says that the hospitality industry and many others still want employees to use corporate-owned devices requiring access to the corporate network. because his business has sensitive information and needs that level of control. So in general, each company has their own solution, and the businesses mentioned in the case handle the challenges of bring your own device in a very professional way. These businesses would analyze the potential issue and devise contingency plans for each scenario. Turning to the last question, allowing employees to use their own smartphones for work will save the company money. Do you agree? Why or why not? I definitely agree with this idea. Using your own smartphone does save the company money. First, devices are not cheap, as companies do not get them for free. With BYOD, the company will not have to purchase a device for you because you will already have access to your own smartphone. Second, spending time on training your employees how to use the company device also wastes time. The more time being wasted equals less work being done, which leads to less money being made. With your own smartphone, you won't need training for how to use the company's device and that will be cost effective for the company. Okay, that is the end of my video. These are my references. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to comment below or contact me through my email. So thank you for your attention. Goodbye.